To complete the picture on the customer side, we go to the plus sign here, we've got at the bottom delayed credit and delayed charge. So these two here, these two entry points here, are very rarely used in QuickBooks. In the last 9 years of me dealing with QuickBooks Online, I've seen these only used a handful of times. Delayed credits, delayed charges, they don't post any actual entries into QuickBooks. They let you build up information on a form which you save, which later can be transferred into an invoice or into a credit note. So a delayed charge, you can enter details on delayed charge which will become an invoice. Delayed credit, we can enter details which later you'd convert into a credit note. So we go into the delayed charge screen just to see the screen itself. Very similar to an invoice screen because it does convert to an invoice screen. When you can see that really here we would just be picking a particular customer and saying I'm building up a future invoice for this customer. I'm going to charge them on a certain day a certain amount for a certain product, and then perhaps save that on a particular day, and you can revert back to that particular entry. I'll go and have a look at the last entry done here and click on it, and I could bring it back in again and say perhaps the day after I might add to that entry and say there's a further charge to go perhaps for the next day's activity. And then again we can save it, save and close, save and new, and it builds up, but it's not actually physically posting anything into QuickBooks. It's a transaction that later we can deal with in terms of a conversion into an invoice. So delayed charges, certain industries delayed charges may be appropriate. I've seen it used in dog walking, for example, where they're building up a week's activity for a particular client. Delayed credit, even less so really in terms of its usage. You very rarely would want to build up a credit note over time which you later convert into a transaction in QuickBooks. So I explained those two activities just to complete the picture, but I would very much doubt that a lot of you will use those particular activities in QuickBooks Online.